We gotta blame ourselves, bro. Cause this shit fucked up. This some whole ass shit that nigga gotta deal with. When I'm supposed to be with filthy in them niggas right now, but I gotta deal with this shit. This is what I gotta deal with. I could be on, you feel me? I could be on tour right now. Like I said, I could have pulled up the Club Live to go see Cardi. You can go link up with Cardi ass again, But I gotta deal with this. This is what I gotta deal with. I gotta deal with this shit. This is what I've been dealing with over the past 14 years, since I started rapping. I gotta deal with this whole ass shit. Cause they want you to, be like them. And you feel me? Everybody in the black community, you feel me? Everybody in the black community, you feel me? Everybody in the black race know what that means. Be like them. Yeah, we know what that means. Yeah, y'all know what that means. They want us to be like them. Yeah. Man, come on, bro. Be like them, be like them and do what? Y'all, yeah, you feel me? Y'all know the answer to that. Be like them and do what? Fuck out of here. No, you feel me? That's some crackhead shit, gang. That's crackhead shit. For you to go to the garbage and then take that shit out and put it back in the microwave, that's crackhead shit. That let me know right there she trying to kill everybody, bro. And that's one thing about the women in this family. Feel me? In my family, they killing every fucking body. That's what the fuck they doing. They killing everybody. Straight up. That's what these black women doing. They just want to kill black men and take our shit. Y'all need to see what the fuck going on. And not only just black men, they want to kill every man they come across and take his shit. And you niggas keep thinking that this shit a joke. Something is really wrong with these black bitches, bruh. Just look at Adam and Eve, nigga. Talk about Adam and Eve and see what Eve did. Eve was a black woman. Adam was a black man. Eve bit the apple anyway. She wasn't supposed to bite the apple. That tells you about the black woman. She is gonna do what she do regardless. She is gonna do what the fuck she do. If you feel me? If it benefit her, straight up. This. You feel me? And that shit fucked up because it be the people you least expect to be your biggest enemy, and that's our own race of women, nigga. They your biggest enemy for real. Even your mama. Your own mama don't fuck with you, bro. If you a black man, your own mama don't even fuck with you like that, bro. I'm gonna let you know right now. Your own mama don't fuck with you. She out. She out to you feel me? She kind of out to get you. It's just look at Adam and Eve. Yeah, straight up. Something wrong with them, bro. We not meant to. You feel me? We not meant to coexist with them, bro. They from a whole nother spectrum of the black race, bro. They from the wicked part. The black man is supposed to be from the other part, and the black woman is from a whole nother spectrum of the black race. I'm trying to tell you, I done seen this shit. I said, man, the shit that black women do, bro, I would never understand it, bro. You feel me? The most crooked, foul shit I ever seen a woman do came from a black woman, bro. I done seen other races of women do foul shit, but you feel me? When you talk about 99% of you feel me? Of black women doing the same shit to people that ain't do shit to them, what that mean? They the main ones bringing issues to this country, and then guess who got to get the blame for that? The black man. Guess who got to get the blame for that? Us. They fucking our communities up. We sitting there letting these bitches fuck our shit up. And we just sitting there letting it happen. And then and then you feel me? And then guess what the black man do? Buy her shit. Dude, like, bro, fuck this bitch. Why y'all, you feel me? Why you gotta buy this bitch? You feel me? I'm talking about in general. You feel me? You feel me? Like you feel me, like you feel me, like you feel me, like I ain't saying all black men do that, I'm talking about the ones that do that, like the D-Lo and all these fuck niggas and money bag yo and all these soft ass niggas around here rewarding females, feel me, you feel, you feel me, you feel me, you feel me, like reward, you feel me, like rewarding females for being a piece of shit. Come on, bro. Now, if somebody, if somebody in your family did some shit like that to somebody else in your family, bro, you wouldn't fuck with them no more. You wouldn't even trust them. Why the fuck would you go in the garbage, bro, and then put that shit back in the microwave, bro? After we just said it was roaches on the glass, you feel me? You feel me? The spinning glass, bro. Why the fuck would you go in the garbage and put it back in the microwave, bro? You feel me? Only a black woman will do some shit like that. That you feel me? That's what black women do, bro. This is what the fuck they do. This is what they do. They gonna show you how they coming. They gonna show you straight up, like, oh, on some, man, fuck you. You could die for, you could die. Shit, eat off it and die. That's how they look at their own race, bro. I never seen no other race of women do that unless she was on crack, bro. You know, Straight up. Now are black women laced or something? I don't fucking know. But that shit right there, that shit don't make no sense to me, bro. You don't do no shit like that. And then you feel me, and then you feel me, for you to say that you feel me, for you to say that it was buzz on that one time and you cleaned it off and put it back, lets me know that something wrong with you anyway. You know, cause why the fuck would you put a glass thing back in the microwave when you said it was ants and shit all over it? Why the fuck would you put it back in there? That just let me know what type of you feel me? That just let me know what type of female you is. That just let me know that you like getting, you feel me? You like trains getting ran on you, bitch. You had a train ran on you before. Like you really just a nasty bitch for real. Like you would eat a nigga ass, like you eat niggas asses. Like you a nasty, you feel me? Cracked out ass bitch. That shit dirty as fuck, homie. And you feel me? And you feel me? And you feel me? And that's why we look at other races of men like how y'all want to be in our community so bad, when the women in y'all community don't do y'all like that. Why y'all want to be around our community? You feel me? Why y'all want to be around us so much? We trying to get the fuck away from the black woman. We trying to get the fuck away from this bitch, and she keep following us everywhere we fucking go with this bullshit. We don't want to deal with this bitch. We don't want to deal with a bitch that was born, you feel me, that was born with long hair, and then she damaged her hair. Now she mad at the world for that. Bitch, ain't nobody tell you to damage your hair. You did that. Cause you too busy looking at what the white woman doing. Like, what the fuck? Like this shit crazy, bro. This shit pathetic, bro. This shit is crazy. Feel me? But this what I gotta, this what I gotta deal with. I gotta deal with this shit, bro. You feel me? I gotta deal with this shit constantly, all the time, bro. And I'm tired of this shit. The men in this family, we tired of this shit. Feel me? The men in this family is tired of this shit. Before my daddy died, he had to deal with this shit. And I told him about that bitch he was with. Ugly ass bitch too. And I'm like, Pop, why is you fucking with this? You feel me? Why you fucking with this possum looking ass bitch? This bitch look like a fucking possum. You know? And she sit around like she, you feel me? Like she lit whole time. She ain't on shit. Feel me? She ain't on shit. She not on shit at all. But I don't, black man, bro. Is niggas, y'all niggas gotta. This shit getting concerning, man. You got bitches sitting on Twitch playing Fortnite with niggas now, like they one of the homies. Like I don't know what's going on with these bitches, bro. Feel me? Especially black women. They want to sit on Twitch and kick it with niggas like that, like like we bros. So, bitch, you not my bro. I slap the shit out you. You not one of the guys. You feel me? You not gang. You not none of that. Stop trying to kick it with niggas. You feel me? You feel me? Y'all gotta tell these bitches this shit. These you feel me? These black bitches. Feel me? Man, you feel me? Especially them. They want to be around niggas and play Fortnite. Bitch, I don't want to play Fortnite with you. Get your ass from around me, bitch. The fuck wrong with these bitches, man? This shit here fried. You don't see no white girls, no Spanish girl, no other race of women sitting on. Yeah, you feel me? They might play Fortnite, but they ain't trying to kick it with the guys. Like they ain't really trying to kick it with niggas. Like they not trying to like overstep a nigga toes. Like feel me? You feel me? Like you feel me? Like you feel me? Like they not really, like trying to constantly step on a nigga toes. Now you got some you feel me? You got some other race of women who think they niggas too, you know. But that's a small few. I don't like them bitches neither. But black women, all these bitches think that they can sit at the same table with a nigga, and you can't, bitch. And for you to get your ass up and put that shit back in the microwave, that just let me know you can't be trusted. You feel me? Straight up. That just let me know you can't be trusted. But at the end, you feel me? At the end of the day, you gotta blame black men for not saying shit about it. That's what black men problem is. Black men that sit right there and shake their head and walk off. What the fuck you shaking your head for, nigga? Get your ass over there and say something. Yeah, I don't want to seem like the one that started it. Well, society already gonna expect you to start shit anyway, so you might as well go say something. Fuck, nigga, just go over there and say something. Then you want to sit there and rationalize with the bitch. You feel me? You want to sit there and rationalize with the motherfucker. And sit there and try to ration things out. Ration what out? The bitch gonna try to fight you anyway. You might as well tell that bitch, hey man, get that shit out that motherfucking microwave, man. Put that shit back in the garbage. Now, that microwave done. Cause this shit was in the garbage, homie. This shit was in the garbage. So whatever that was on it in in the garbage, now it's in the microwave now. Now the microwave really fucked up. Now who gonna eat out that shit? Who gonna really eat out the fucking microwave? My blind, you feel me? My blind uncle, you feel me? My blind uncle, he gonna eat out the microwave. So he already fucked up. So now it's gonna get worse. See what I'm saying? You see how black women is? Oh, as long as he help out with the mortgage, right? As long as he help out with the mortgage. This how black women is. Black men can die for all they, you feel me, and they for they sake, as long as he pay the mortgage. Oh, but where your money at though? This why I ask black women. When the fuck you seen a black woman, a black woman of all ethnicities count $100,000 in your face? When the last time you seen a black woman go to the bank and pull out $100,000 and put that shit on the table and count that shit? Never. Sexy Red ain't even do that. She holding other niggas' money. Yeah, straight up. You would never see a black woman go to the bank and pull out $100,000 of cash, and count it on camera. You will never see them do that because they don't got it. They ain't got shit. So they gotta go around everybody, fuck their life up, ruin their life, go smiling, feel me, go smile in this person's face, go smile in that person's face, go try to take everything from them, and then they ain't got shit, you know, but they'll let other races of people, you know, you feel me, benefit off them, but they can't help the black man out. They can't, they won't help us out for some reason. They never want to help the black man out, never. And then when they do help us, they want to put us through shit like this. You feel me? They want to put their family through shit. And see, one thing about me, I don't, you feel me? I ain't asking no black woman for no help, nigga. That's one thing about me. I ain't asking no black woman for no help. But when I see my family getting older, when I visit my family, and then I see this shit happening around me, that's when shit become a problem. I don't like shit like that. You know, it's about to be Christmas, you feel me? Even though I don't celebrate white holidays, but you feel me, everybody else, you feel me, we know what time of, you feel me, we know what time of the year that you feel me, you feel me, we know what December is. So you feel me, so like I said, bro, you feel me, this shit fucked up. You know, you feel me? This shit fucked up, bro. This is why I don't be around black women. I don't trust them at all. I would never be, live with a black woman. I don't trust them. I don't trust no female at all. But I'm just saying, black women is a major red flag. They the biggest snakes in the world. If you ever trust a black woman, if you ever try to be around black women, bro, and stay around there, and exist around there, it's over for you, bro. They gon' slime you out, bro. I'm trying to tell you, they gonna slime you out. So it's something wrong with them, and it's in their blood, for them to do that. They all just slime. You feel me? They just slime people out. That's just what they do. It's just in their blood. You notice how all of them are by themselves. You notice that, right? Feel me? 90% of black women in this day of time are by themselves. Nobody don't want to deal with them. You know, and black men trying to sit there trying to figure out, you feel me, what to do. And I'm gonna tell black men what to do. Bruh, if you don't get you a woman that's from another race, you gonna be fucked up forever. I'm there, You feel me? You know, baby mama or not, you not gonna see me around no black bitches, bruh. You're not gonna see me around them, bro, because they constantly start problems, bro. And then when you snap on them, then they want to call the police. Nah, bro, because they want to see black men, in jail or dead. They want to see black men dead and you feel me, dead or in jail. That's what the fuck they want to see. That's what they want to see you know, because most black women, are child molesters, bro. I'm gonna tell you how sick black women is, bro. Like Blueface, for example. His mama act like she wanna fuck him, bro. It's something wrong with his mama, bro. She act like she his girlfriend, and Blueface told her, like, you feel me? He told her, like, you not my woman. Why you always in my business? Like, get out my business. You got, like, what's up with you? It's something, something is wrong with black women, bro. They child molesters, bro. They child molesters, you know, they disgusting, they sleep with their own family members. They do a lot of disgusting ass, nasty shit, behind it, you feel me, you feel me, in the shadow, you feel me, behind closed doors. They do a lot of nasty shit, bro. They're disgusting ass human beings, bro. They, you talking about a white bitch fucking an animal, a black bitch will do the same shit. A black bitch a fucking animal too. A black bitch. I seen a black bitch. You feel me? You feel me? I told y'all. You feel me? I told y'all I seen a black bitch finger herself with a hairbrush, bro. I seen a black bitch get her hairbrush that she brush her hair with and finger herself with it, bro. I'm talking about, you feel me, the part where hold, you feel me, where you hold the brush. And I'm talking about the brush that, you feel me, that niggas use, you feel me, that niggas use to get waves in their head. You feel me, that brush. She fingered herself with a brush that niggas use to get waves in their head, bro. Now, when I saw that, I said, yeah, I can't trust that bitch, bro. If I see a bitch do some shit like that, I can't trust her. Why the fuck would you finger yourself, you feel me, with a wave brush, bro? You feel me, like, so, ain't no telling what else she gonna put in her pussy, bro. Like, this shit crazy. I ain't, you feel me? I done seen a white bitch fuck. You feel me? Have sex with an animal, but at least she openly did that shit. Black women gonna act like they don't do nothing. But then get on FaceTime with you and then finger herself with a a brush that you brush your hair with to get waves. Come on, bro. So who you gonna deal with? You gonna deal. You feel me? You gonna deal with a white bitch, a Spanish bitch that openly do shit. Or you gonna deal with a black bitch that's gonna sit here and act like she ain't never did nothing. Then when you get around her, you know, she around here sniffing. You feel me? She around here sniffing drugs off the floor. And eating roaches and shit. And the white man know that. He know that. That's why he gatekeep the black woman. See, the white man know. You feel me? Know how down? You feel me? Know how down bad the black woman is. That's why he can just go around and sleep with her and run trains on her and nut all on her face and then kick her to the curb and then go back to the white woman. See, that y'all don't know what's going on. You feel me? And if y'all do know, that's what's going on. Cause black women are trash, bro. They're trash. They let every other race of men kick them around and all this shit, get them high on drugs and kick them around, and then they go back to the black man and act like they don't do shit, you know. But they let they let black men do the same shit to them too. They kick them around and, run trains on them and Come on, bro. It's the same shit. You know, bitches, you feel me? Bitches, you feel me? Bitches getting ran through in every race, bro. You know, but black women, bro, if you ever trust a black woman, bro, bro, you done. And it's a prime example, you feel me? And I gotta say this about, you feel me, the black women in my family, bro, this shit fucked up, cause they, cause you feel me, you feel me, at the same time, they not fucked up people, but the shit that they do don't make up for it. And it's you feel me, you feel me, like, you feel me, and it's questionable. It's like, why the fuck, why you always doing shit like that? Like, what is your problem? You feel me, now, you feel me, like, you feel me, like, if a nigga did that, I would think he would want to fight. Like, if you go out there and put that shit back in the, you feel me, in the microwave, that's gonna make me think you want to fight, bro. So sometimes I be trying not to look at women like that, like, damn, do this bitch want to fight me, bro? Cause like, to a nigga that be out here in these streets, you feel me, on some shit, like, around like shit like that, to a nigga, to a nigga, you feel me, fuck the streets, to a nigga, feel me, to a nigga, period, a nigga gonna be on some, man, this bitch out like she wanna throw hands, cause why the fuck would you go do that? You making me think you got pressure, you know? That's disrespectful. So I don't understand this shit, bro. This shit crazy. But this about to be the last time, I deal with these people, bro. I can't deal with this shit no more. I can't deal with this shit, and it's the same person that ain't, you feel me, that ain't even show up to go see my dad at the funeral, bro. This the same person that ain't even show up to go see my dad. Not one woman in my family went to go see my dad, you know, at his funeral, bro. And he never said nothing about them. He never disrespected them. So this what I'm saying about black women. For Sisky that just got in here, I'm gonna tell you, you feel me? You feel me? I'm gonna tell you like this. You know, my aunt, I told my aunt, that my blind uncle microwave, had roaches in it. She went in, you feel me? She said it was bugs in there. So I told her I was gonna throw the spinning glass away. She goes to the garbage and take the shit out and put it back in the fucking microwave, bro. Why the fuck would you do that? My blind uncle, he can't see, and you feel me? He walk on a walker. Why the fuck would you do that, bro? But so feel me, so this is what we talking about in here. This is what I gotta deal with on a daily basis. You know, yeah, you feel me? And all black people, like I said, this is what we gotta deal with the black women, in our family and around us. We gotta deal with this constant disrespect. So at some point, what the fuck we gonna do about this shit? You know, you feel me? Because if we beat their ass, we going to jail, and they know that. They know that. So you feel me? I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. You know, so black women and you feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Like black women and other races of men and other races have made a deal. They told black women, if you get rid of black men, we will give you everything you want. Look at what's going on. Just look at it. Now who told the black woman that first? The white man. And then she carried that message on to the Hispanic Latino man. Then she carried that message on to other races of men. And other races of, you feel me? And other races of women. You feel me? The white man said, if you get rid of the black man for me, I will give you everything you want. What you think the snake told Eve when he told her to bite that? You feel me? When he told her to bite the apple. So what? What's that? You feel me? What? You feel me? What that say about the black woman? If you fornicate with the black woman, your child is gonna be fucked up forever because you feel me? The black woman is cursed. She is going to be, you feel me? Forever. You feel me? She's going to be cursed forever. The black woman is forever going to be cursed. Why you look? She's been cursed this whole time. Why why you think you don't really see black women, really being on shit for real? Because they curse themselves. Because they are wicked. You know, So, like I said, if you make a child a black woman, You know, even though you feel me, we don't hate our black women, but they curse themselves. You know, they went against everything. You feel me? They went against everything. You know, they went against their own race. You know, you feel me? They you feel me? They betrayed their own race. They cursed our bloodline. They did all type of stuff. So you feel me? Like I said, the thing is about them, is that you feel me? If you make a child with them, that's what's gonna happen. So like I said, you gotta figure out, how you gonna go about this shit. Do we make a child with an Asian woman? I'm just saying. Do you make a child with an Asian woman? You gonna have to. That's what that's what you're gonna have to do. It's a trillion black people in Africa already. You know, do we have to keep making kids with black women? No, we don't. We don't have to. We really don't have to. You feel me? But we want to be with our black women. But why would you want to constantly deal with this? You feel me? You feel me? With this disrespect. This is beyond disrespectful, bro. You know, from the family to relationships. The friendships. You feel me? You feel me? With being around black women. You know, you feel me? To being, you feel me? To being around them, and you feel me? To being around them in public, we gotta deal with disrespect. At some point, you feel me? Like I said, black men gonna have to start whooping you feel me? Whooping black women ass. You gonna have to. You gonna have to do that, bro. You gonna have to. You feel me? You gonna have to do that. Cause I was with this one black woman, bro. She never tried me after I beat her ass, bro. I'm talking about, I beat her ass like she was a nigga. I would slap her. You feel me? I would slap her. You feel me? I slap her. You feel me? I slap her. You feel me? I slap her upside. You feel me? Like I hit her a few times. Like pop her a few times. But she kept trying me. I said, bro, you know what, bro? I said, put your set up. She like, what you mean? I said, put your set up, fuck, nigga. Pow, 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 pow. Swung on her ass. I'm talking about straight blows, combos, all that. That hoe got up. She looked at me. She was like, oh yeah, that nigga ain't playing. I said, yeah, I'm not playing with you, bro. What you thought this was, bro? You keep trying me like I'm a fuck nigga. Like, like black women will really try you, bro. Like you pussy, bro. And I'm like, damn, I really whooped this whole ass. I wasn't supposed to do that. Man, that whole got her, she was bleeding. You feel me? That whole mouth was bleeding. I said, man, you know, that whole, you feel me? That whole ain't try me again. Like she'll, feel me? She'll still try to say little slick shit, but that whole ain't try me ever again, bro. Cause I whoop that hoe, bro. I'm talking about I whoop that hoe, bro. Man, that hoe kept trying me. She kept disrespecting. Feel me? My people was in the hospital. I'm on the phone. You feel me? She disrespecting them. They dying and shit. On the you feel me? On the hospital bed. She like, fuck them. Why you on the phone? Fuck that motherfucker. Fuck them. They could die for all out. You feel me? They could die. I said, what? Why you? Hey, bro. Hey, tighten up. Like, you feel me? She was like, oh, what? What you gonna do? What I'm gonna do? I said, man, put your set up. You feel me? She was like, put my set up. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, put your set up. Fuck, nigga. Pop, 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 pop. Slam, pick that ass up. Slam, pop. Fuck, nigga, what's up? Boop, boop. Pussy ass nigga, stop playing with me. You feel me? She got up, she like, she started looking like, you feel me? Like she seen you feel me? Like she seen something come back from the dead. I said, yeah, fuck nigga, stop playing with me, bro. Fuck wrong with you? Feel me? You gotta do that shit sometime, bro. You know, like my mama, like my mama be having black eyes and shit, but my mama, she the same way, like she grimy as fuck. She'll turn on you and all. And you feel me? I used to, you feel me? I used to, feel me? I used to help her out. I used to swing on the nigga she used, feel me? On the nigga she used to fuck with. I used to whoop that nigga and all. But I'm like, man, whoop that bitch. Fuck that hoe, bro. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Fuck that bitch. My mama take your money, bro. My mama grimy. Y'all, you feel me? Y'all don't know my mama. She grimy as fuck. She'll take your money, and she'll act like nothing happened. She'll call your girlfriend, talk shit about you, turn your girlfriend against you. She'll call your homeboys, talk shit about you, turn your homeboys against you. You feel me? Turn your homeboys against you. She'll turn everybody against you, bro. You feel me? Because you won't let her, you feel me? Steal your money. You feel me? Or steal from you. So when you find out she's stealing from you, she'll talk shit about you. Yeah, shit fucked up. So this what you feel me? This what I gotta deal with. You feel me? You know, whole time, you know, she took me from my dad. She took me from my dad, you know, when I was 2 years old. You know, and then you feel me, you know, she got jealous. You feel me, you know, you feel me, you know, she was salty because he had moved on and you feel me, you know, and got married to, you feel me, you know, to the raggedy bitch he was fucking with, you know, so she started hating on him. You know, she kept calling his phone trying to ruin his life. Bitch, your ass a clown, man. You know, these black bitches, you know, these black bitches, bro, you know, they not on shit. Feel me? You know, you gonna have to, you know, y'all gonna have to get y'all some mixed shit. You know, get you a mixed female, you know, get you a female that's mixed or something, bro. You know, get you something. You know, get you something else, you know. Lead the country. You feel me? You know, do something like that, you know. Let them crackers, you know, let them crackers deal with them black women, bro. Let them crackers deal with them black women. Them crackers, you know, white men, bro, they come from safe, quiet, you feel me, you know, very, you know, quiet, you feel me, you know, soft ass neighborhoods, bro. You know, in their world they think, you feel me, you know, they think whatever they say that's what it is. They don't get that, you know, you feel me, you know, white men, you know, and Latino men, they don't, you know, they was spoiled. You know, they don't have, you feel me, you know, they never, you feel me, you know, they never seen their people die in their face, you know. You know, so when they try to date black women, they think that's a way of trying to get back at the black man. But you know, they don't understand that, you know, like what this game they trying to play, that shit only work in the suburbs. You know, cause once you go to the hood playing them type of games, you feel me, you gonna die, you know, and you feel me, you feel me, and you feel me, and it, you feel me, it don't even work in the suburbs neither. But you know, this game they try to play, you know, is to just tell you that I know that you feel me, I want to be like y'all. You know, I keep saying this shit, you know, like, man, you know I'll never be a black male, but the most I can do is constantly, you know, try you. Cause I know if I try you in your face, you're gonna whoop my ass. You know, you know, that's how it is. You know, that's how society is now. You know, it's just envy. You know, the black woman know that, you know, you feel me, the black woman know that we don't, you feel me, that we don't have to be with her. So she's gonna do that. She's gonna date white men, you know, and date, you know, Latino men, you know, and then try to piss us off. Cause she know they are enemies. You know, she know they enslaved our ancestors. You know, you feel me? You know, she know that. But you know, this is what wicked people do. You know, wicked people gonna link up with your enemies when you call them out for betraying you. Look at what the black women doing. You know, they go link up with the, you feel me, with the enemies, the ones who are oppressing our race. For what? You know, just to run back to a black man afterwards. You know, but you feel me, don't take her back. You know, don't take her back. Cause you know, black women do it in the hood. You know, they'll sleep with this hood and then they'll go sleep with the op hood. And then you feel me, and then go back to the first hood. This is what black women do. Stop fucking with them. You know, I'm trying to tell you. When you stay the fuck exactly. You know, so that's all I'm gonna say, bro. I'm about to get the fuck out of this shit. You know, I'm just letting y'all know what the fuck I'm dealing with over here, bro. And I'm tired of dealing with this shit, bro. You know, this shit is ridiculous. So, you know, you feel me? Y'all black people, bro, you know, y'all hanging up, bro. You know, I'm gonna talk to y'all, bro. I'm out, bro.